Case raising questions in Atlanta. Police say a teenager who was new to the neighborhood accidentally knocked on the wrong door and was shot and killed by a resident. That suspect behind bars tonight. ABC's Zachary Quiche picks up the story.
A door knock turning deadly for a 19-year-old young man on his way home last night. The margin of error about 40 yards from the new apartment he shared with his girlfriend in Atlanta.
He didn't turn the door. He didn't shake the handle. He did none of that. All he did was knock on the door.
Police say Omarion Banks was dropped off at this complex around 12:30 a.m. After allegedly realizing he knocked on the wrong door, he was leaving when witnesses say 32-year-old Daryl Bynes walked out of the apartment onto the balcony and shot the teen as he walked down the stairs.
So he pleaded for his life. He was like, hold on, I'm sorry. And the dude shot him.
The door Banks was allegedly looking for, similar to the one that cost him his life. His girlfriend claims the two were on the phone together when the incident took place and that Banks was apologetic, but the shooter dismissed him, calling the young man a racial slur before gunning him down. Bynes was arrested and charged with murder. The alleged shooter's cousin calling the incident self-defense, claiming that Bynes was on edge because his car had recently been stolen. Tonight, Banks' heartbroken mother is still trying to make sense of what happened.
I was devastated. It's just unbelievable for you to see your son and then the next 30 minutes somebody calling you and telling you that your son is deceased.
Police are now saying that Lyft car that dropped Banks off at that apartment complex dropped him off at the wrong location.
What is racial profiling?
Well, I think racial profiling is when somebody is identifying all different kind of people by their race, nationality, color, the way they look, their language.
Okay, what do you think about racial profiling?
I don't like it. I think it makes people act differently, angry at other people for many different reasons.
Okay, then. Why don't you tell me about a time when you experienced or witnessed racial profiling?
Well, I experienced racial profiling when I went to get gas for my car, and I felt like I was being discriminated by another customer because she was taking very long in putting gas and leaving the spot for me, and she was looking at me very angry. She was looking at me up and down, and that's the first time I've ever seen anybody look at me different because of who I am.
How did that make you feel?
Confused. I was confused because I have never paid attention to that. You know, if anybody saw me like I'm different because I'm Mexican, I never noticed it until I was really close to somebody.
Okay, then, what do you think is going on in the minds of the people who use racial profiling to pass judgment?
I'm not sure. I think people are unhappy with whom they are or what they have, and they just want to blame things that are happening to them to the first different person they see, or anybody that is not their same race. I think they blame it on anybody that is not from their own country.
Okay, then, last question. How do you think you would feel if a loved one or a friend was killed because of racial profiling?
I would be very disappointed in the world for if somebody died under those circumstances, because I would feel that somebody hurt my loved one because of who he or she was.
Okay, then.